Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in Cristiano Ronaldo!
Oh, that is rather wayward. I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And he's being shifted off it. Now there's a fine ball. He's in a great position here. Great ball. He's having a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bruno Fernandes! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Vitinha gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, I think he's going to solidify this defence, Peter. I wouldn't be surprised to see him set up a counter-attack or two as well. Having someone like him in midfield is...
Tries one from range! Oh my word, that is quite something! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. That pass has been well intercepted. And this is Ronaldo. A lot of space ahead of him. Takes a shot! In he goes again. And that's a tiny finish. They are purring, truly purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Caught offside that time. Gonzalo Inacio. Looking for options for movement. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Vitinha with the slide tackle there. Ruben Neves. And he cuts out the supply.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Trincao. Cristiano Ronaldo. Could be danger here. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes delivers.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Ruben Neves does really well to win the ball there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's going for goal! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! A finish of true class! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And that signals the end of the first period. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Portugal absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Portugal are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Can he get it through? Goes for a shot! And it's there! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Well, winning the ball back that high up the pitch obviously reduces the distance from goal, and it was his pressure that forced the mistake.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Portugal are having a ball here. Portugal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects...
Oh, that's ambitious. He's put his foot right through that one.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Substitution for Portugal, number 9.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been
7,
expecting.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field, number 11, João Felix. Number 10, Gonzalo
Great
Ramos.
defending, strong and determined. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He leaps for it! Gonzalo Ramos is flagged offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Shoots! Brilliant from João Felix! A finish right from the top draw. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Number 11, João Felix.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in.
He's having a hit! Oh, brilliant from Bruno Fernandes! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Gonzalo Ramos gets flagged offside.
Substitution for Portugal, number 8, Bruno Fernandes. Coming on the field is number 87, João Neves.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nicely aimed pass. Portugal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Shot, surely! He's got a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Minutes is number 20,
Portugal making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that is not getting there.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And they've got a throw.
Substitution.
Now it's Ramos. And it's Neves.
6 added
Oh,
minutes.
that's a
has
key
been
interception.
indicated.
The ball's gone astray. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. There's the header! Goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Portugal. Number 10. Gonzalo Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos.
Gets a good foot in there. And that's that. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
Hello everybody, and please join me